Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I say it every week I come on. I don't take days for granted. I don't take you for granted. And I want to remind you that you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are prosperous. Everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. Stop putting the pressure on yourself to be perfect. You're not perfect, okay? But you are striving for perfection. And as long as you are every day walking out your process, as long as every day you're intentional to be a step ahead of where you were yesterday, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. We got to learn to give ourselves grace, okay? So, Meal Prep Monday. Last week, I had to cancel. I wanted to push through. I could not. I had a moment. My body tried to tell me that I don't walk in healing, and I had to fight it. So, in order to do that, I woke up and that morning I just was discombobulated. And y'all know I'm pretty transparent. I really didn't have a problem coming on, with y'all seeing me looking all crazy. But, they did give me like a really big cocktail at the hospital, and it had some happy juice in there. So I don't know what would have came out my mouth. But anyway, so Meal Prep Monday. And we're in a new month. No, we're not. We're at the end of April. My bad. It's still Financial Literacy Month, but I have to share something different with you. All right. Because it's been on my heart. And I myself have been wrestling with why we get stuck, why I get stuck. You ever feel like no matter what you're doing and you're putting your best foot forward, you're just stuck? Like you can only get so far, and you're intentional, but no matter what it is, it just seems like you're not getting to where you want to get or where you want to be. It's how I've been feeling. All right. Now, after I went to the hospital and they gave me some happy juice, because I was faced with something. Well, it don't matter. All right. So the world will know. Anyone who knows me years ago, I mean, almost 2 decades ago, I was told by the doctors I wouldn't live to see 40. I'm a survivor of ovarian cancer. I have a tumor and fluid on my brain to date. And so, the miracle of my son, my kids are 20 years apart. When I found out I was pregnant with him, I had been on this medication, and they had told me that I'd be taking it for the rest of my life. So, of course, they had also told me prior to that, just going through with the whole cancer thing that was, misplaced and removed. They told me I wouldn't be able to have any more kids. So when I found out that I was pregnant, I stopped all medication. All right. Stopped all medication. Pregnancy was hard. They told me, I wouldn't be able to have him naturally. If I had him naturally, one of us wouldn't make it. Well, long story short, he was early. We're both here. I had him natural. I had both my kids natural, but had him. He's here. He's 10, be 11 in December. All right. But so over the last 10 years, I have not taken the medication, never picked it back up. Situation is still there, fluid still there, tumor still there, whatever, still there. It's still all jacked up, get headaches. But when it happens, I just kind of weather through it. So last week, when I missed that Sunday, something was a little different with the headaches. It was a little weird, and used to the headaches, but I start getting dizzy, all this and that. Almost fell out. Then my heart started, doing something different. And I'm like, oh Lord, let me, take these hind parts to the emergency room. Go to the emergency room. And I told them, I was talking just like this, because I'm like, listen, this is what's going on. This is what, is happening. And I'm just a little concerned. Just want to make sure it's not an aneurysm. on or an up, heart attack trying to start or whatever, because I've never had these things happen. So they take me straight back, start asking questions, doing all these things, IVs and all that. And so they came with like 7 medicines or something. So I'm like, what is that? And so they're like, it's the pill that I believe God told me I was never to put it down, you never had to do it again, right? So that pill was in that little cocktail they was trying to give me, and I was like, I don't want that. And so the lady told me, well, okay, if you don't want to take it, then we have to do an emergency procedure, and reduce the fluid off your brain. So I was like, okay, pill please. All right. So they gave me the little happy juice, whatever. I took the pill, was knocked out. Everything's all right. All right, come home. But since last week, I've been wrestling because I'm like, man, I know what I heard. And by faith, I believe God. And I said, God, you told me that I wouldn't have to take that medicine anymore, because I got the medication. Like I filled the prescription. And I think since then, I've taken 1 pill, if not 2, in the past week. I've taken it. And so, every morning I look at the bottle and I'm like, Lord, you told me I would not have to take this anymore. So God's been dealing with my heart, and I wanted to share with you guys today what's been on my heart. All right. And the thing is, what is your belief system? What do you believe? Now, I have several people upset with me right now because they feel like I should be taking the medicine. And so if you're someone that I normally talk to and I haven't called you, I've been quiet because I don't it's not that I'm trying to hide anything, but I don't need your thoughts, your feelings, and your opinions right now, because I'm trying to hear what's being spoken to me. All right. So I know there are some people upset with me, or I'm not going to say upset, but they don't agree with maybe what I'm doing. But until I know, and this is a nugget, I recognize a nugget. We've got to get to a place, Meal Prep Monday, all right? Talking about me, telling my whole little business, but Meal Prep Monday still. You got to know when to be still and know that He's God. Like I tell you, personal growth and self-development, I'm engulfing myself with personal growth and self-development. But in all the books that I am reading right now, the Bible, that's the book for me. Okay. So right now, I want us to think about our belief system. What do you believe? Okay. Now here's the deal. And I tell you all the time, we're spirit with soul wrapped in this flesh. The first thing I want you to know, that you're a kingdom. Your original DNA is kingship. It comes from kingdom. All right. So you have purpose. You are purpose. Your just being here is purpose. But you got to understand that even with this, God's original plan was for heaven to be extended to earth. It's the supernatural was supposed to exist naturally. All right. That's kingdom. That's the original plan. All right. The Bible, first book of personal growth and self-development. You got to understand your original DNA. You got to understand your original purpose of being. Okay. So that's the first thing I want to acknowledge. Heaven was supposed to be visible on earth. Supernatural was created to be visible naturally. All right. That's the first thing. The second thing, it's in the first book. The first book of the best personal growth and self-development book that you should be reading, about the 26th verse. 26 line, 26 sentence, maybe not sentence, but that 26, all right? Right down there, you would know that you were created to have dominion, all right? So we're dominant, but we were never created to dominate each other. So when you go read it for yourself, you have dominion, but you don't have dominion over each other. We're all kings. We're all royalty. All right, we're all heirs. We are not supposed to be dominating each other. All right, I'm telling you this because I need you to understand the original purpose of you, the original purpose of what we see. We got to know the original so that we can understand how to combat what's been tainted and perverted. All right, so you got that? Now listen. Lord. So I started thinking about it and I'm like, I believe you. Like, I believe what you said. Now, the way I heard what I heard 15 whatever years ago, now the medicine part, I was healed before the doctor started telling me all that foolishness. That's why I can't even tell you when I went through certain things in my life. I'm not oblivious or ignorant to it. It just never registered with me because whatever was in my body was there illegally. So I just needed it removed. Okay. But now with the medication, when I was pregnant with Jaden, I remember that day I stopped it all. And even going through the pregnancy, and they kept trying to tell me to take it, and I wouldn't take it. And I had a bad pregnancy. I got down to like 164 pounds, and any nutrition I had, he literally was sucking it out of me. But whatever, we're here. He's healthy. We're all whole. We're complete. It don't matter, right? So since this episode has happened, I'm wrestling with what I believe. Because what I believed originally was that I would never have to pick it back up. So the fact that I've had to take it twice or 3 times, it just to me, right? So I'm like, I need to understand that. So here's why I say all this. You got to know what your belief system is. And you got to understand where your belief system comes from. So you got to understand that your original DNA is kingdom, it's kingship, all right? We're supernatural in this natural space. We're a spirit with a soul wrapped in this flesh. When we start understanding that everything that we do is inward out, not outward in, we'll learn to change and shift our perspective. Okay? So you were created to have dominion. So you were created to be dominant. So I have dominion over this body. All right? I have dominion. I walk out healing because I am healing. Okay. So why am I saying all this? Let me go back to my notes. I'm all over the place. All right? So your original purpose, I told you, you were created to dominate. All right? You dominate every area of your gift, though. Man, I'm telling you, reading is like, I should have been reading like this a long time ago. All right, listen. When you understand that you have dominion over the gift you've been given, you'll look at things totally different. You will stop trying to dominate situations and people. You'll stop being so controlling. All right? This is why I always say, be a good steward over your own soul. Learn to have dominion over your own soul, because your soul is what possesses your gift, and every one of us have a gift. The fact that you are here is a gift. You are a gift. All right? If you don't know anything else about yourself, know that you are a gift. You and who you are, what you are, flawed and all, your gift. That's how you were originally created. Now, what we do is we learn to dominate our gift. So don't be over here trying to dominate my gift. Don't be trying to tell me what to do with my medicine and just that. No, 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 no. You dominate your gift, and I'm going to dominate my gift, because we're all kings. We're all royalty. We all have the same inheritance. Okay? So when you start shifting your perspective and you understand this, you'll start looking at things different. All right? So here's the thing. We all have a primary gift. Now, some of us have, different gifts and talents, but all of us have a primary gift. There is purpose. Your life is purpose. That's why I say that we're not looking for purpose. We are purpose. There is a reason you were born on the day that you were born, that you came into this place and into this space. And there is something that you need, that you are, that you possess, that you dominate, that I need, that the world needs, that everything around you needs, because you are who you are. Catch it, all right? Now, here's the thing. Man. God. Your gift was created for you to dominate and influence the world. So there's you that have come from this heavenly place into this earthly place. Your gift has come to dominate in the world. You are purpose. Your name matters. Okay? Your name matters. Your name was given to you to be imprinted and left even when you naturally leave. Do you believe me? We're talking about belief, right? You believe me? Whew, Lord. All right, listen. Because y'all know I like defining words. King means one who sets standards. You're a king, all right? You're in kingship. You don't believe me? Like I told you, personal growth, self-development, the Bible, Genesis 1:26, you have dominion over all things, right? It's in there, right? Now, he also began to show me. Now, God refers himself to two animals, the eagle and the lion. All right? Trying to shift your perspective. The eagle and the lion. The eagle, you should study the eagle and the lion. That's what I'm doing right now. Now, the eagle, his vision, I think it's like 5 feet. He has the best vision. The lion, the lion of Judah. What makes the lion different than any other animal in the kingdom? It's his confidence. All right? Trying to shift your belief system. I need you to identify yourself with an eagle and a lion. But in order to change your belief system, you got to identify yourself with the lion. Because the difference of a lion, you're a lion, you're a lioness. The difference of a lion is their confidence. You think about it. The lion is not the tallest. It's not the strongest. It's not even the largest. So the tallest animal would be, I guess, a giraffe. The strongest would be an elephant, I think. Yeah, it will probably be the elephant. And the heaviest would be a hippo. So the lion is none of those things. The lion isn't even the smartest. The monkey and the elephant is actually smarter than the lion. But why is the lion the one feared? Why are you the one feared? Why is the lion a leader? It's because of his confidence. It's because of what he believes. Okay? A lion will believe that he can eat an elephant. Why are you saying all this to me, Nicole? Because I need you to be confident in what you believe. All right? Sub means below. You have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. Where we live and what we operate in, where our belief system is, it's in your subconscious. It's below your conscious mind. So even right now, you're hearing what I'm saying. You're determining in your conscious mind what you're going to choose to believe. What you choose to believe that I'm saying is going to go into your subconscious mind, and that's where it's going to be stored. What's stored in you is what you become. It's what you walk out. It's what you are. All right? So I believe, all right, what God said to me over what that doctor said to me. That's why I'm wrestling with the pill. The situation is the pill. All right? But because I believe it so strong in my subconscious, that is what I am. That I am healed. I don't care what the doctors say. I don't care what the x-ray show. I don't care about none of that. I'm healed. It's what I believe. I believe I am not supposed to take that medicine. So I'm not. But I'm not ignorant. I'm not dumb. I'm not the sheep in this. All right? But I believe it, that I'm going to make everything line up with it. I have enough wisdom to do the things that I need to do to put me in a posture and a place of not needing it. I have the wisdom to know if I need to do something different and try something different. I'll do that. But that little pill, they can have that. Like I just, it is what it is. But here's the thing. This is what I want you to understand. The heart is really is the mind. All right? It's the mind. It's not what's in our chest. I've told y'all this before. But we have to learn how to live from the heart of us. Okay? As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Not as a man think in his conscious, as a man thinks in his heart, his subconscious. That is who we are. So it's Meal Prep Monday. I feel like this is so deep. It's 10:27. I'm so glad because I'm going to stop. Because here's the thing. This is all I want you to do this week. All right? This is what I'm doing this week. I choose to understand what I believe from the place of who I truly am. Who are you truly? You are purpose. You are a lion. You are an heir. You are royalty. You are kingship. All right? You have a gift. You yourself have a gift to give to the world. So learn to walk in that place of confidence. When the lion sees the elephant to eat it, it's not intimidated because he doesn't see the elephant in its stature. He sees lunch. I need you to get hungry for yourself. Get hungry for your purpose. Get hungry for your gift so that you can rewrite narratives of what you believe. Because a lot of how we operate comes from what we believe and what we've been. All right? If you've grown up in a middle class family, then you believe that's good. And as long as you're a little higher than that or maintain that, you're good. No, you're great. Okay? So greatness is your portion, is wealth, it's prosperity, it's royalty. But we got to learn to shift our belief system. That's what we're going to talk about in May. We got to learn to be the hard drive of our computer, not the desktop. I'm in my office. I can make my desktop, I can make my area look any way I want you to see it. but it's what's stored on that hard drive that operates everything that's seen. We got to shift our belief system to start dealing with our storehouse, our hard drive. You got to be okay to delete it and write and start over. Get some new programs, update your Adobe. Y'all don't want to pay that $100 to update to get to the newest version of Adobe. We got to learn to do that. We got to be okay with it. All right. So 1029, Meal Prep Monday. What do I want you to do? I want you to focus this week on what kingdom really is. It's just the supernatural. It's heaven reigning here in the natural earth. How are you purposed? You were purposed with a gift that the world needs. Not just your family, your kids, your mama, your spouse, and your daddy, and your coworkers. The world needs the gift that you possess. So we're going to continue to learn how to shift what we think and what we believe, how to increase our faith to what we believe so that we know that we can just be fulfilled in this journey and that our gift be given every place it's supposed to be given, because your name is relevant and it will be left here in this world. Okay? So I want you to stay focused. I want you to stay humble. I want you to stay positive. Be a good steward over yourself so that you can be the best version of you unapologetically, because you are a gift and the world needs you. All right? So I am Nicole D. Jones, and we're going to unpack this. This is a lot. We're going to unpack it through this month, okay? But I am Nicole D. Jones, and I want you to continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. Go back and listen to this, because the parts that you choose to hold on to is the parts that you'll put in your subconscious mind. All right? Smooches.